Hello pessoal, my name is André and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I have finally returned from my vacation and I'm back to making videos. I might have a few issues in the first few videos because I actually accidentally became I'm home alone at the moment. Well, not alone. My oldest kid is here with me, but my wife and my youngest got out, so I found myself kind of alone in the house, and I went, okay, I'm going to make a video right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make videos tomorrow, so this video might come out, then it will be another day without videos, and then hopefully videos will go as usual. Now, there's a reason, usually, or probably most, 99% of the time that I start a video on Oxygen Not Included, I start a video with the game running. There's a reason for me not doing that at the moment. Because when I was on vacation, I actually took my computer to, just in case I did have to use it in case of I need to use it for work. But at a certain time, I just opened the computer. I'm gonna play Oxygen Not Included. I did not finish the first cycle that I played because it's vacation. And although I wanted to play the game, there was not the proper environment to play the game, you know what I mean? So, what I wanted to say is, when I actually played the game, something happened, and the pipe got broken. And now that I started the game, I went to check it out, and this is happening. So, as you know, I'm cleaning things. The water that we're using here is at 115 degrees. Why? I'm not sure, but it is. My guess is that for whatever reason, I sent not cold water into our steel production or whatever. It became really, really hot, like 100 and something, and it was sent back to the planet to be cleaned. But if you know something about this game and physics, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. So things are gonna explode. Oh, guys, cheers. So let's let this rip. See that? Boom, but there you go. And it broke. So what I'm gonna do is, we still have some. I could. Now I'm going to. So this water that we have here is dripping into this area here. Now I'm not sure exactly how things happened, but I'm gonna take this as a very small slip that we made. You know what I mean? Just a little bit of an accident, nothing more than that. So I'm not going to start questioning the structure that I have built. We are okay. So one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that. They're going to remove that, and then they're gonna build it. More things are gonna break. Okay, so it can deal with... Okay. For reasons that I do not understand, it can deal with kind of hot water, but not super hot. Okay. So, I was cleaning polluted water that was at 112 and nothing happened. Okay, but it was good for me to catch this because I actually thought that it was like and it probably is the mechanic that I have built that was not functioning well. But oh, please tell me that this is... Oh, it's a great hall. Okay, good. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4. If I move this room here, 1, 2, 3, right? So if I have 1, 2, 1, 2 plus a water thingy, I can have this as my dining room, my great hall, and this can be a park. That's interesting. Although, although this is a nature park, right? A nature reserve thingy. Nature reserve, barracks, beautiful. But hey, there's a thing, guns. Where are you? Private bedroom. So barracks is 1, luxury is 2, private is 3. Single comfy bed, no cots, minimum size 24. So what's 24? Let me check. So okay. It's of a relative size. One of the things that I do not have here, and I can change eventually, is recreation room. I can, but let's do that. Let's do furniture, party line. Okay, if I grab this guy, place it there, and if I grab this little fella, and if I place it here, now, but let's check one thing. Okay, total decor 120, 120. Now, the wallpaper is 45, 33 tiles. So, the astronomy at okay, we have 45, 3. Okay, if I remove this guy, this. If I remove this, we should be able to still have what we need. I'm actually going to shift the room to the left. So if I do 1, 2, 3, right? And if I grab this guy, place it there. Assim. Bomba. Right, so if they're here, I'm gonna move this to here. Assim. You're gonna remove the plant, I know that, but bear with me. And then I can grab I can do that. So it's gonna be the same thing, but shifted a bit. And I can do that. Right. Let's do the same thing here. Now, okay, I can, let's remove this. So if I grab this, so if I place it here, as you can see, it will occupy the whole room, and plus a little bit to the left, to the right. So I can have it there. I'm gonna put it... Okay, I'm gonna put it there for now, right? Once they remove the painting. And then I'm gonna have party lines. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can have this... Okay. And we need a water cooler. Ah, palhaço. Okay, I'm gonna have to remove this one. Water cooler, put it there in the corner. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. I think that so the wallpaper will actually remove the bad decor from the wires, if I'm not mistaken. So if I go here, see that 120. Okay, not exactly phenomenal, but enough. And let's do automation, and there. And that should do it, right? Okay, you're gonna make that happen eventually. We're gonna make this a recreational room. I'm gonna have to shift this from here to there. Although I don't think we have somebody to actually make that. Unreachable food. Oh, but it's that time of the year to just give them food. Let's do one. Nice. Beautiful. Let's mop this. Why is it with water? I have no idea, but it is what it is. So, okay, we have some water at 30. But hey, that's the problem. Why are you sending water at 30 degrees? That's what's happening. Peraí, maybe this is the issue. Let's do 20, shall we? So, peraí. Not only that. Peraí. The problem is, most likely, I am using the water for... Okay, you're at 3:30. Ah, got it. That's your problem. Okay, 68 degrees oxygen, 47 degrees. Okay, let's do this as 20. Okay. So it was a problem in this planet and not on the other one. Okay. It makes some sense. Okay, now. But I was making something. So, what I want to do is, I want to have them... So, this area will only be accessible with a suit, okay? So, what they're going to do is... Alright. Wait. Hey, give me a second. We're good. So, do we have... Ah, nice. So, they're making that thing, which is good. Now, we need suits. We don't have a lot of suits. Okay, we need copper and cobalt. But how much copper do you have? 1,000. That's a lot. You don't need that much copper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you build this, and then I'm going to send the remaining copper to the other planet, okay? Because I want to have suits there. Is this... Eita! Beautiful. Now that you have a recreational room... But we don't need this. Let's do copy settings. Okay? Don't waste your time opening and shutting doors. So. Things should be good. Okay. Make that happen. Beautiful. Now, you are dormant, but you should start working eventually. You're also dormant, aren't you? Okay, so we're gonna have a few issues here, but it's gonna be fixed. Why are you 21? You know, I'd like to try to understand what made this break, but okay. Okay, so that's done. Beautiful. Fantastic. Now, we don't have anybody capable of drawing, do we? Because if we do, that's a whole different thing. Okay. Opa. We have a lot of water. You're dormant for... Oh, how... Okay, you're at 50 degrees. Is that great? Nah. At what temperature is the water, by the way? 34. I can cool this. This is at 57. I can actually cool this. But, more on that later. Oh. I don't think I was expecting this to happen like that, but okay. But hey, what do oxyferns need? You just need water. We have loads of water, but we don't have a lot of dirt. But we have cats. Cats require arbor trees. Okay, I can have... Okay, so let's think of it like this, but okay, we don't have a lot of water, which sucks, right? And the reason why we don't have a lot of water is that we do have plenty of polluted water, but we don't have... So this slush geyser is being used for this, which is good. But I need... I'm constantly cleaning the polluted water, and that might need to change. So instead of being constantly cleaning the polluted water, see that? I might send the water directly out as it is. And to be honest, I think that's what happens. No, when this goes through here... no. I clean this water. Now, the reason I clean this water is because the water that I'm using to cool down the plants is warm. And I don't want to use warm water on the other planet. But I might actually do that. Do we have... I might do something like this. For instance, I might say something like, okay, so if the water that we are receiving... Because here's the thing. This liquid shutoff requires 10 watts. Right? So I can have... I only use 10 watts to measure the temperature of the water. And... But hey, do we have a liquid split thingy, don't we? But hey. Liquid pipe element sensor... No. Liquid valve... the liquid filter costs 120 watts. That's something that I don't enjoy, okay? 120 watts to be constantly splitting the water, in my perspective, is too expensive. So, I can have a liquid pipe element sensor combined with a liquid shutoff to actually split what I need. But more on that later. What I can do for now is... So... I can only use water here that's less than... For instance, I can only use water to cool down things if that water is below, let's say, 10 degrees. 20 degrees. 10. 10 is probably better, right? So if it's below 10, it can go to this area. If it's above, it can be used for other things, even if it's just to be sent directly out, okay? So, I can, and with that, I can just simply send the warm water out, okay? And then I can say, if the water that I am receiving is polluted, store it in one place. If not, send it out, for instance. Okay. So let's start by saying, now where will I split the water? Now I want cool water to be sent here, either for cooling our things or to be used as metal things. So what I'm gonna do is let's actually say, if let's do thermosensor, right? So peraí, não. What I want to do is are you operating, peraí, prevent liquid flow, but you're constantly working, aren't you? You're not. Oh, because you don't have anything. Okay, that makes sense. I'm kind of questioning the need to have this. Honestly, I think it's much better to actually have oh, we're running out of water. That's a problem. Okay, but you know what I can do? Here's what I'm doing wrong. I'm receiving the water and then I'm throwing it out. I could very much receive the water and instead of throwing it out, oh, but but the water that I have here is hot, right? So I can't have that. That's a problem. That's a bigger problem. Oh, I made this. Beautiful. Peraí. The water will go, instead of going out through there, it'll go out through here, and this will go there, and I can just remove that. See that? So from here to there, from there to there. And things will be just exactly the same. Beautiful. Now, what I can do is I can say something like, peraí, já agora we need to make this clear. So the water is coming through here and going there. Okay, this is the path. The reason I'm putting a bridge there so that I specify the direction of the water here. Okay, and then I'm gonna add another bridge that's gonna be here, for instance, assim, pumba. And I'm going to split the water here. And the way this is going to work is, so let's say it like this. If I have a shutoff, I'm going to put it there, assim, here. Let's remove that. And what I'm going to do is, if the let's deconstruct that. So if the water is at a certain temperature, it'll go through there. Otherwise, it will go here. Okay, so what I want to do is, if the water that we are receiving is below 10, the water that we are receiving either is cool, 10 degrees, 5 degrees, or it's warm. Not too warm, just warm, like 30 degrees, 25 degrees, okay? That's a good water. So what I want to do is, if the water that we are receiving is at 25 degrees, we can use it to actually either plants or whatever, okay? Otherwise, if it's cold, we'll use it for making metal. So let's do this, thermo, put it there, and then I'm gonna do, what are you made of? Gold. Okay, good. let's do automation, and let's say we need power. What do I have? Oh, I don't have any power here, but let's take care of that. Oh, we're actually gonna have to have power there to supply these things. Okay. So, by having this, I now can deal with warm water, which means that I can go here to radioactual and say, okay, now, when the water that you have is warm, instead of just throwing it to the system, because the water that we receive from here will go directly to this. So what I can do is I can send this water directly out. No questions asked. Know what I mean? And the way I'm gonna do that is by... So I don't know if I can go there, but I'd like to just... And I'm gonna do that. Do it this directly. And you cannot reach there, but you're gonna be able to do that. Take it easy. Take it easy, pal. Take it easy. So that's what's gonna happen. Now we need a bridge because I want to have a scene and like that. So, and we're gonna remove all of this. Okay. So we're good. Okay, so far so good. Remove that. But hey, why am I making this out of... La la la. That's what I want. Okay. Okay, make that happen today, please. Or as soon as possible. So that's going to be good. Beautiful. Beautiful. You're going to make that happen. Which means that all of this water will just... I can set this as... Eita. My keyboard was not working. Weird. So, peraí. So you should theoretically start throwing water. Peraí. I need to go to Nutrilano and say if the water is below 10, you're gonna send it there, which is what we want, okay? Otherwise, it'll be thrown there. So, and hopefully that will happen soon. Okay, that's gonna be beautiful. So, okay, and we're throwing water at 20 degrees. Peraí, I want this. Oh. Beautiful, beautiful. You're throwing it out. Now, if we go to Nutrilano, we are receiving water. See that? Warm water at 20-something degrees. It's going out, and it should theoretically just go above there. Directly. See that? Beautiful. Okay. Now, we need a buffer here. Let's set liquid shut-off. Let's say... Okay. Because I don't... and you are at 3 degrees. See that? Beautiful. So there's one bubble of water at 3 degrees. And the rest just going there. See? And we're filling this. So this is much better because we are now going to receive a lot more water. Okay. Not to worry, because we have a backup plan, a backup system there. But I wanted this to be a little bit better. Creator starvation, drag. Okay, we're good. So if we go here, we have this working-ish, right? So 14 degrees and okay, we're starting to use. Why are we using salt water? Brine. We don't have brine just yet. Okay, but this means that I'm going to start using water, or I'm going to start splitting water better, at least in my perspective. So that's done. That's done. We need to start taking care of the water that we have here. That's at minus 17. 9. I'm just going to simply grab the water that we have here, and I'm just going to dump it here. Okay. Because if I lower the temperatures at which things happen, we will be just sending much more water to the other planet or not. So for instance, if I have things only working at the edge of the temperatures, for instance, this only gets bad at 5 degrees. So I have this at 3. If I have this at 4, for instance, I'm going to send water later. So I'm going to hold more water. If I set this to 2, it's just going to spin for a couple of cycles, and that's just going to throw water out. You know what I mean? So by lowering the threshold on the temperatures that I have here and here, we're gonna set the water as trash faster, which means that I'm going to throw more water onto the other planet, and that thing should work theoretically. So I'm gonna have to grab this and send it here. That's gonna be for the next video, or one of the videos after this. So make this happen, please. How are we on? Oh, beautiful. See that? You're gonna make that happen. And opa. Wow, beautiful. Now I can go here and do that and that and that. Beautiful. Okay, that way we can store a certain amount of, you know, warmer water. So we should now have, or we're going to a place where the water is going to be more abundant. I hope. Although we do have water here. So that means that I have now made a system that says, okay, if the water is below X, do this. If not, do that. And all of the water that comes through here should be hot, like really hot. Guys, I'm gonna leave the game here. Let's just check our blueprints, our things. Sandstone and Balm Lily. Cooking, researching, and rocketry. Ranching and operating. That's good. Immune to food poisoning. Starts with a tier 2. What's the medicine? Good. Decrease construction, so you cannot. Okay, but you're going to be a rancher, so building is not the thing that I want from you. Decrease creativity. Increase decor morale bonus. You're an operator as well. Can I use you? Let's go with you. Let's do 13. Lucky 13. So we're gonna end this video with a 13th, with the 13th dupe. And okay, 5% stress, which is from number 13. And you are at 0. Beautiful. See that? Okay. So, as one can see-ish, we're starting to throw more water out. And we're using this one. Beautiful. Olha que giro. See that? So eventually all of this water will just go out. Boom, but there it goes. See that? 3 degrees. Beautiful. So that's basically it. I might consider having another buffer here, to be honest, so that if this backs up, I don't want this to back up a lot. Okay. Yeah. Guys, I'm gonna leave the game here. So, I'm not sure, I'm not exactly sure when I will be able to make another video. It won't be today for sure for me. I'm going to try to make a new video tomorrow, but let's see how it goes. In the meantime, I'm back. I'm gonna start releasing videos, and let's see how this game goes. Guys, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this little gameplay, and as always, I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.